So as you can see, I guess every single person has seen this a lot of times, and I've seen it too. See, on both of the sides, the person, one gets a lot smaller while the other person is a big one. But when they move to the same places the person was standing on, the opposite side, the height difference changes like completely. Like you can't even tell. Now when this one goes on, and I literally thought this is like, you know, the sister sitting over there, but it's a mom. And now if most of you are wondering, wow, look at this piece of art, it's being displayed, a lot of like amazing things, but the person just walks in and it's just an optical illusions. The way it's made makes it look as if you're walking in between the paper, but it's not happening. This picture, when you move to the sides and everything, it feels like the picture is gonna move with you, but when you see it completely from one side, you will see that the paper is like, you know, a little outside. It's the way it's made. It gives like an optical illusion where you feel like it's real and it's moving with you, but it's not. It's just the way it is. I'm actually so shocked. Wow. Like this one is the same as the last one, it's just a different drawing. This is pretty cool. Okay, these pets are not the pets you want, even if they're non-living, because wherever you move, they move with you, if that makes sense. But the way it's made, it gives like an optical illusion, because it always feels like they're looking at you, but they're not. Just like this tiger, it's the same thing. Like you feel like they're moving with you, like their eyes, their face is moving with you, but it's not. Look at the way it's made. This is how it actually looks like. Okay, now this drawing, this gives the same optical illusion, because you know, you feel like the heads are moving with you and the objects are moving with you as well. I'm not sure how they even made this. This is something. These look the same. These are the same thing. They have the same background of how they're made. So this is pretty impressive if you actually look at these. Now this thing just defines not the law of physics, because when he's putting it in this way, it actually, now look at this, it's actually gonna fall back, but it's not. The one this guy has, he's actually putting sticks. It looks like he cannot do it, but this is how it actually looks from one side. It can actually make one person go crazy. This is really, really cool. These are cards. Who doesn't love to play cards? But when you look at this, the reflection of these are actually the opposite of each other. Now you'll be wondering, how the hell did that happen and how the hell is this supposed to work? Well, let me tell you. Okay, this wall is not falling. Even if it looks like it's going to fall off the roof, it's not gonna fall off. This is how it's made. The more balls you add, the more they're going to just swing there and attach themselves to the center of the roof. This is a very cool optical illusion, because this is amazing. Now this one, this is how it's actually made. This is why the balls were just on the center, because when he threw them, they actually, these two sides are like flapped. So when he threw them, they ran on the center. Now you see like a creamy cake but it's not a creamy cake. This is an optical illusion and you've just gotten played. This looks very real, like literally it looks so real that I would actually be trying to take one out of the plate and it would never come out. These are like the tables. That's how this drawing makes it seem like, but as you can see, it's not a very perfect drawing. But the main thing happening over is the size of both of the tables matching the piece of the paper, because when you put one, it just matches the smaller table, but when you put it on the other, it matches the larger table. This is a house, as we've seen in a lot of places. No, actually not. You haven't even been able to live in an optical house, and you can't. But there is this like a number plate on it about a house name. That is so cool. But look at the house. Okay, now here you see a rabbit. It's a good drawing of a rabbit, I can tell that, but one was real, one wasn't. Wow. These dolls look like they're standing there, but one was real, two were just fake. There's been a war going on in this place with a lot of soldiers and stuff, but one of them is the real one while the others are just fake as well. I don't know how this works. As soon as he slides the paper in, it gives like an impression that these are moving in circles, which I'm not sure how it works. But this is so impressive. I want one. I want one of this. This is so cool. See how he just takes the paper back and then they just don't move anymore. That is amazing. This is the same thing. As he slides the paper, it starts to move. But I'm shocked how this works. If anybody knows where I can get this, do comment down below and tell me, because I really want to get these. This is pretty impressive, literally. I'm wondering how people would have actually come up with optical illusions in the first place. That is a good question. Now this statue, it also moves the place you are moving in. Can make a person lose itself, because if I'm standing somewhere and this thing is looking at me like that, I'll probably lose my shit. Okay, these are the same ones we saw before. They move as well, but this time they're multiplied by, I don't know, 50, and all of them look at you the same time. This is impressive. What is this? Okay, so he just swinged all the balls. Okay, he just swings the ball and then they start, wow, they start to separate, but having like a pattern. Now this is something. What the hell? Are they going to see? The more they swing, the more it changes their shape. This is so cool. Wow, haven't I seen this before? And they just keep making the same shapes. This made me look like, you know, a DNA, but it's not. It just gives so much. This is satisfactory. This is so cool. This is like literally really cool. The balls move the way they want to, and they always form a pattern. But I hope you like this one. I really had fun with the optical illusions. It's very cool. Did not see that coming from anywhere. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are having fun. Do like this video and subscribe to my channel.